Hey everybody, it's a time for another episode of Grant Draws. As you guys know, I launched League of Cryptids. The Kickstarter is up. Please check it out. I will put the link in the chat and in the descriptions. But yeah, it is off to a rousing start. And I will share screen. Check it out. We're off to a great start. Put the link in the chat. So yeah, in about 24 hours, we're roughly a third of the way there. So yeah, we're about $800. We have we have about $1,800 more to go. We're doing really well. Those of you guys who haven't read the first four issues or the first three issues, League of Cryptids is a superhero team comprised of different cryptids. Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, Chupacabra. Here's one of our covers. I think it looks awesome. Here's another cover, which I also think looks awesome. And this is our deluxe cover. All right, I hope you guys all check out League of Cryptids number 4, but you can also get issues 1 through 3. So we have another Kickstarter coming up, the Comicsburg Annual. Now this is going to be a sampler of all of our different books. We don't have a lot. We don't have any new material, but we do have a little bit of cool stuff in here. If maybe you've always been curious about what Comicsburg is all about, you can check out this comic book. And hey, DP, how you doing?
Hey, I'm in the house. You're in the house. We're all in the house. Uh-oh. There's a couple of so I came to join you, my man. What's going on?
Yeah, so I was explaining the Comicsburg sampler. Do you think, or the Comicsburg Annual? Do you think you can explain that better than me?
Yeah. Hey, probably, so the Comicsburg Annual is basically, as Grant said, a sampler. Basically, it gives all the best of what Comicsburg has to offer from Beowulf, from the Theme of Thieves, from Trillion. You got The Edge, you got Incubator Productions. We got the best of what's what we got going on in Comicsburg, and we're basically coming out with it. It's coming out sometime soon here. So basically, going on to the Kickstarter, make sure you're following it. We got special covers, coming out and everything. As you can see, this is special cover for, especially made for the annual. You'll be getting like signed editions and everything. It's all kinds of like swag that'll be involved with it too, from like stickers, metal bookmarks and stuff. Just something that you could really get into. Taking a good preview of what Comicsburg has to offer.
That's what I was saying. If you've ever been curious about what Comicsburg is all about, the cool thing about the annual is you get a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can decide, okay, this comic book is for me. this comic book isn't for me.
Yep, we'll be having tiers where you can actually determine that yourself. So we'll be having like, tiers of your choice and everything, along with getting like the annual and stuff. You'll be getting like signed editions of it too. Some stuff that you won't have seen exclusively in, you'll have exclusively with Kickstarter that you won't have in stores and everything. So I'm really excited about it. The guys, Comicsburg, my crew is really excited about it. Grant, we basically, this is a thank you for everybody who's been supporting us so far, and also basically really getting a gander on for people who actually want to see more, of Comicsburg, and for all the newbies coming in to see what Comicsburg is basically all about here.
Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. Yeah, so I was curious, when are we going to see more Theme of Thieves?
So the first book is out now. Is actually going to be in stores soon, but the Kickstarter just completed for book 1, issues 1 through 4. All right. So the second book, or issue 5, should be out later this year. So just be on the lookout for that. If you a big Theme of Thieves fan, or even curious about the Theme of Thieves, you can go to comicsburg.com, and all our stuff is like right available on the website. You can pick up the first book and also the first issue, if you want to see what that's all about. Or if you're hesitant, that's what this Comicsburg annual is for you, to get a taste of what the Theme of Thieves is, to check out what that's all about and everything. So yeah, so issue 5, hopefully it'll be out like later this year. Like I said, I got the book, the first book 1 come out, the trade paperback, in stores later this year. The Kickstarter is already completed, so I got it to all those backers and everything. So thank you for supporting that. I am coming out with a novel that's a spinoff of the Theme of Thieves. So just be on the lookout for that real soon. That'll be a Kickstarter coming in about the next few months. It's called Echo of Evanescence. So basically it's a cross between Leftovers and the X-Files, I should say.
So for those of the people who are watching who don't know what Themes of Thieves is, people who think that we're like hallucinating or on drugs talking about Theme of Thieves, can you explain what Theme of Thieves is?
The concept is basically the basic story arc is about 2 teens and a mysterious being who travel through time and are trying to solve the mystery of why people disappear in the present. So, like I said, if you're into like Lost, if you're into like Quantum Leap, if you're into like The Wire, those are like 3 of my favorite TV shows. I decided to combine it all into one book. The premise is about people who just disappear, and it's been happening since like the turn of the 18th century. Okay, so it's been happening for over 200 plus years, and society is basically still trying to find out to this day why people just randomly just disappear. And my protagonists, Jason and Rebecca, find themselves traveling with the mysterious being, trying to figure out why this occurrence keeps happening, and if there's a way they can stop it from happening in the future.
Right. Yeah, it's an awesome little comic book, and that's just one of the comic books that you guys are gonna get a copy of if you check out the Comicsburg annual.
Yep. So hopefully we'll be able to come out with something like this every year, or as often as we can and everything. But we're real excited about getting this into into you guys' hands and in the stores pretty soon.
So we are gonna mention one more thing. So even though Marvin was not able to make it tonight, we are going to mention his comic book, The Edge, God's Thunder.
Right.
The Edge is I'm sorry?
Yep. I'm saying I'm excited.
Yeah, so the Edge is a cool little comic book. It's about a drug that gives you superpowers at the cost of your life and or sanity. And this is volume 3 of that series. So he's already gotten 2 volumes out. Um, and I'm sure those volumes are going to be available through this as well. Um, yeah, Marvin is a cool dude. He's another Comicsburg founder. And yeah, The Edge Volume 3 is coming out in, I think he said, what, about a month?
Yeah, it's probably looking about a month, for when this launches and everything. So yeah, something like that. So yeah, if you haven't followed it, we're trying to get like to 100 followers. We're already at 93 followers, so hit that follow button so we could at least get to 100.
Exactly. So I put the link to it in the chat. I hope everybody checks it out. Like I said, uh, obviously, um, obviously, League of Cryptids is going great right now. We made it to
All
about
right,
$700 in roughly 24 hours. My goal is always
that is
$1,000.
awesome.
My
Whew,
goal is
man.
$1,000 in the first 48 hours. So I think that that's
Okay.
very, very doable. We're we're well over halfway. Things are going great with that. If you guys haven't checked out League of Cryptids yet, I put that link in the chat. Please check it out. Do you have anything else you want to reiterate?
Hey, just go to comicsburg.com. I'm so happy to say, if Grant hasn't already said, that we've gotten distribution with IPG, Independent Publishers Group, for distribution of our book versions of our content, from our trade paperbacks to novels and stuff. So we're real happy about that. So really excited to get our stuff into the stores this year and everything. Hoping to start off with Beowulf, one of our flagship titles, one of our most popular titles, and to kick this thing off. And just tell all your friends that go get Comicsburg content in stores. We've been doing this for a while, and we've been really doing a lot to make headway into breaking into, like, the national to global aspects and everything. So us getting into national distribution is a really big good thing and big thing for us. So we're super excited.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to end it. Thank you so much, DP. Thank you for showing up. Do
Absolutely.
you want to tell people where they can find you?
Comicsburg.com, and you can
That's
also find me at Dog Pound Brown. So you see everything right down there. That Dog Pound Brown. I'm all over social media. X, formerly known as Twitter, or Twitter, formerly known as X. Other way, I don't even know what I'm talking about tonight. I had to just put my kids to bed and everything. Facebook, Instagram, all over social media. At Dog Pound Brown, and also at Comicsburg.
exactly. And you can find me, Grant Lankard. I have a pretty distinct name. If you're not sure how to spell it, just look in the show notes. I'm Grant Lankard on most of the social medias, all of them except for Twitter. But as you said, the main way to find me is comicsburg.com. That's where we're updating everything. And you can go there and you can sign up for my newsletter, which is also great. So thank you so much for showing up, DP.
Hey,
I'm going to
congratulations
call
on
it.
the launch, man. You're doing real good.
We will be back next week on Monday, not Tuesday. This, unfortunately, we had to do it on Tuesday, which there's not a lot of people in the chat, but that's okay. People will probably find us in the when they're watching it later. So thank you so much for showing up, DP. Everybody who's watching this, have a great night. Bye.